Hello ShoppersNet viewers. In this video we'll be showing you how you can recharge your dead battery. So if you had to jump start your car because your battery wouldn't start, now that you've got the car jump started, maybe you don't actually have to replace the battery. In this video we'll be showing you how you can try to recondition the battery and see if it will hold the charge and possibly save some money so you don't have to actually replace the battery. So here we have a battery and we just jump started it, brought it into the garage. Now we have the positive connected and we're looking for the negative location, and this is where we would plug in the cable, similar to how we would jump start the car. A good connection is very important, and once we've identified that, we're going to take our charger right over here, and this is a typical battery charger. It supports 50 amp for jump starting a car, and also 10 amp for fast charge, 2 amp for slow charge. Supports both conventional and maintenance free car batteries. Our preference for charging a car is usually using the slower rate, the 2 amp charge. We've had much better luck doing it that way, and so we set the setting to 2 amp. Now any charger you get, whether from your auto parts shop or somewhere local, may not look exactly like this charger, but the features may be very similar. Here we note again you have a full charge indicator and a power LED that when we plug it in. The first step before you decide to charge your battery is to find out what kind of battery it is. So we need to go back to the car and we need to look. And over here we look at the battery to see if it's a maintenance free or it's a conventional battery. And if you're not sure, the default is to choose a conventional battery rather than maintenance free. The charging is a little bit different. In this one, it looks like they're telling people that to be careful and it's poison, and it looks like there might be a compartment that can be opened, and this looks like a conventional battery. So we go back to our charger, and right now it's set to maintenance free. It's kind of difficult to see. We're going to slide it over to conventional or low maintenance just to make sure we have the right charging algorithm there. It's important to charge in a well ventilated area for safety reasons. You don't want the gases to build up. Here we've connected the positive of the charger to the positive terminal on the battery, and the negative terminal we will now connect, and we're putting it on a location that's going to have a good connection, and we choose a location where we typically use to jump start the car. This is very important because you don't want to be charging your car for hours, or you think you're charging your car for hours only to find out that a poor connection to the charger is the reason why the battery didn't charge. You don't want to waste time doing that. Here we've connected it and also plugged in the charger, and you can see the green LED is lit for power on, and this is the process where you just wait for the charging to happen. But because the charging at a 2 amp slow charge rate takes a long time, we want to be sure that it's actually getting good connection and actually charging. So how do we do this? Well, we know the battery was dead and it had very little power, the lights were dim. So what we're going to do is we're going to walk over to the car, and with these cables connected to the battery and to the negative terminal, we see that it should be getting electricity. So we go back to the car and we're going to check to see if the lights are brighter after the cables are plugged in and the charging process has started. And we're going to flip on the headlights, and we see it is very bright. You can see that the lights are very bright when they're turned on. That indicates that the battery is getting charged. The next step is just a waiting process then. So this can be a number of hours until the indicator on the jump starter tells you it's done. And after about 10 hours of charging, we see the indicator light up that it is fully charged, full charge. It's blinking green. Now if you're using a different battery charger, it may have a different type of indicator. So you'll have to see what is the proper indicator on your battery charger. Now, given that it's fully charged, the next step is just to unplug the charger, and we'll do that right now. And after unplugging the charger, you can see the power goes out, and we go and we remove the negative, and now we will go and remove the positive. So we're almost done. So we need to actually test that the battery is fully charged, and we'll start the car. So let's do that. Here we're back at the car, and we're going to start it up. And the car starts perfectly. But to be 100% sure that the battery is now fully working and reconditioned without problems, you should wait a couple days and start the car again and make sure the battery is holding its charge. So there you have it, how to recharge a dead battery and save some money. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. If so, please tap the thumbs up. We'll be having more great videos to come. Please subscribe so you don't miss out. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.